Hello, and welcome back to Ion Classic. My name is Kenok, and yeah, we're back again with Ion Classic. Looks like Elyos has been all over the place today in Morhiem, Belusland, etc., etc. But yeah, basically, some of the points I went over in my last video, I was talking about the subscription service and all that kind of stuff, and I mean I still think it's worth it, but that's up to you to decide. Uh, Honestly, I haven't been playing the game since I posted that video because I've just been kind of playing on Guild Wars 2 instead. I've been doing other stuff in Guild Wars 2 that I was able to get a little bit of money. I was working on a mesmer, an ult, my ult account because I only had one character on that ult account, and sometimes you need two of them for various other things instead of just the one. So if I figured, let's go ahead and play a little bit of Aion today. I'm not gonna make it as long as the last video. It's probably just gonna be a small, quick video, just kind of leveling and stuff like that. Which, yeah, it as you can tell, even when I logged in, I did several quests, did some gathering. I haven't gotten very much. I kind of miss the days of getting, or what was it? Of having Lodos amulets, which we don't have anymore, or which they did actually in update the store a little bit. All they did was add in these three new items, well, a bundle, but these two new items. So go to cosmetics, go here. I am yours. Couple T-shirt and these bear ear headbands. So those are new. Other than that, there's nothing else, which is a shame. But hey, they're gonna start reintroducing stuff or introducing new things here and there in the shop to generate some money. Honestly, I wish they would implement a a kind of wardrobe system like what Guild Wars 2 has done, and from what I hear, WoW has done. Where, well, I don't know about the wardrobe system. I don't know if they have that kind of thing there. And WoW, but in Guild Wars 2, if you buy an outfit, all your characters can use it, and it's basically kind of like something that just covers your armor completely, like like these outfits do, or like these costume bits do. They cover your entire armor, but you can take them on. You can put them on and take them off at any point in time, and it's kind of like putting on a skin without actually skinning it on there. And yeah, that's. I wish they had that. Okay, so they were talking about an SM out here. I don't know what level it is. Probably way higher than I am. Here I go. No, 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 no. Yep. I kind of figured that would happen. That's okay. Soul healer. Heal soul. Yes. It's my fault. Wasn't paying attention to my flight time. It's been a long time since I've had to pay attention to flight time, so I kind of forget that kind of thing. What I need to do is I need to buy some scrolls. So I need to go get some money, buy some scrolls. So let's go do that, shall we? Okay.
The advantage is ours.
Okay. I'm going to be fighting an Elyos. Ah. Let's probably put that on. Oh, come on. Oh, let's see. Do I have? Really, I don't even need these. Luda, Ombliss, or Tombliss. I don't need any of these. I don't need Thwisp. I did a quest regarding Thwisp. Obviously don't need Tickle. Don't need Tacoma logs. I do need Candula if I'm going to be making potions, but I'm probably just gonna skip those. I mean, I'm a healer. I don't really need them unless I'm doing PvPing. PvPing, in which case, yeah, I do need them. Let's get rid of all these bundles. Don't need asphalt. Keep the crystal lore. I don't need iron. Get rid of that. Don't need Horto. Briga? Yeah, Briga. I don't need rawhide because I'm not going to make leather armor. So I don't need any of that. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna buy, or I'm not gonna craft any weaponry. Oh, this is the Fenris armor. That's a nice armor set regardless. What? Racist herb? Oh, let's see. Wind Spirit Crystal. Don't care for that. Don't care for that. I don't need Mela. Oh, wait. Oh, that's a food. I don't need that either. Pluma Essence. Remember those used to go for a decent amount of money. Yeah, these are the. This is the outfit you can get. It's kind of cute, but unfortunately you can only skin it once and that's it. It's gone. Okay, now I'm just down to monostones, etc., etc. I still got my two stigmas, which I'm gonna put away because apparently I'm not gonna be using them for a while. Gadil, get rid of the Ringa. I don't need that. Keep those. I don't need the Etten skin. I don't need the raw Brax meat. Keep the elemental water, stone, crystal. Oh yeah, we're gonna head those. That's HP and MP increase. HP increase, physical. I don't need physical attack, obviously. I don't need this if I've got this, even though it's like. I don't need minor life serum. Lesser recovery potion. I'll keep that. You never know what you're getting. Let's go ahead and unlock this real quick. Move those over. Put this in here. Done. I don't need elemental stones of recovery because I've got or revival because resurrection, whatever. I've got light of resurrection. Eventually, I'm gonna get resurrection Loki and grace of resurrection, which that was something that bothered me back in the day, and I'm not sure about nowadays, but I know back in the day, during I do have scrolls during regular Aion, um, people never used grace of resurrection, so they actually combined resurrection Loki and grace of resurrection together, and people still didn't know what was wrong. What was the difference? Like they just thought it was a very long um, resurrection skill. People didn't actually read the description, or at least the previous description, which it did have it on there, and then they just kind of took it away, which was stupid. The previous description was that what it did is that it would, what do you call it? It would actually reduce your soul sickness by half, I think. So that instead. Actually, I might put that on the broker. So yeah, if you used it, you could actually reduce someone's soul sickness by half. And it dumbfounded me that nobody would use it. But I mean, I guess if you don't have the description of what it does, you're not going to want to use it. So it's a shame. I blame ANET for that one. ANET. I blame NCSoft for that. Sorry. brain and they have nothing to do with this. Oh, this is an earthproof scroll. I might actually keep that. Pandemonium scroll. I got one left. Put those away. Okay. Actually, I don't need the titanium ore either. Greater or regular. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw those away. Put away the enchantment stones. Rearrange everything. I could expand it, but I'm not going to. So let's go ahead and pull some money out. Probably just 1 mil. And let's go buy some. Even though I have lesser scrolls here, I'm not going to use them. Because honestly, I hate going really slow. So let's go ahead and go to the broker. And grab some scrolls. So first, let's put on this food. Okay, let's see what they got. Come on, come on. There we go. Greater. Let's see if they've got a good, got them for a good price. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Hell, I can actually buy the design for 5K, which I don't know how easy it is to get. Probably not, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab it while I can. And we're gonna grab 30 scrolls for 180K. Another 20. Okay. Now I'm gonna get Greater Awakening. Ah, not bad price. Take them. Okay, not bad. I got 50 each. I'm gonna keep that there. Rearrange. See if I can go to an NPC and sell off the junk. Girlfriend just woke up from a nap, and she is amazing. Amazingly cute. Anyway, enough embarrassing her further. She just gives me the finger. Okay, oh, they do have scrolls. Okay, I'm gonna take some more of these. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna get 10 in total because I kind of need them. Mission complete. Oh, nice. 4 more points, and I can get 10 Greater Raging Wind Scrolls. Oh yeah, in case you're wondering about the hover emote. No, I didn't buy it. I got it for free. I got a 7-day card for free, so I do eventually want the permanent one, but it costs about 11 mil, so I'm gonna have to wait for that. There's a farm that a lot of people didn't do anymore. It was back in Mistmane in Belusland. Was it Belusland? Yes, in Belusland. There was it was an elite farm that you could do. You could get a whole bunch of weapons and armor and things of that sort to drop in that area, and they sold for a lot. You could make several mil easily in a day, or just like in about an hour or so. Gotta heal this dude. Here, take it. There you go. Enjoy. Even though he's a chanter, you could have. What? Rank, high rank. For most people, high rank is rank 6, which is only 3 ranks higher than the lowest. It just means they've killed a few people. Probably done some AP quests, etc., etc. They probably don't even have any armor, like any PvP armor. And if they do, it's like one piece. Okay, but we're gonna go and do bronze coin quests. So let's go do that. I'll go ahead and put on these scrolls. I wish I had a buff pet to use these scrolls for me, so I don't have to use them myself. But you know, it is what it is, right? So let's go ahead and doot. Okay, just make this a little easier. Oh, it's nighttime. That's why everything is so dark. Okay. Then you need the ruthless wargs. bronze coin repeatables just it sucks because you basically um you only get 2 coins on the repeatable. You don't get like 5 or something like that, which is a shame. I remember you used to be able to get bronze coins out your asshole back in regular Aion when the fast track server was a thing because you know they really didn't care about that kind of gear at that point. They just wanted you to get to end game, and if that would help you get to end game faster, then they did it. Here, obviously you get the old school experience, which I'm okay with. It's a bit of a grind. I don't think I've pissed off this channel a little bit because I'm pretty sure he's trying to do the same thing I'm doing, but I'm getting to a couple of the mobs before he is, so probably pissing him off a little bit. It's not my fault. I mean, I can't see him. I'm not looking at him directly. Where are they? Well, they're at by the desert garrison. Okay. Let's go ahead and end this Etton's whole career. Probably should have gone for Chanter, but I'm so used to Cleric. Cleric is I honestly loved being a PvP cleric back in the day. It was a lot of fun. It really was. I used to be able to. I mean, I had created it. Unfortunately, I created my PvP cleric kind of late. Actually, very very late. Back when block and magic resist builds were no longer really viable. Even though they created a block set exclusively for clerics with that mythic blood mark set, but it was poo poo. It didn't matter what physical class I went up against. Somehow, they wouldn't get tons of. I wouldn't get tons of blocks, and this was with like the highest uh, block amount that I could. It was like over 2,800, and I still wouldn't see even close to the amount of blocks that people used to tout, where supposedly they would never get hit, or at least they wouldn't even get criticals like very often at all because they had so much block it was nearly impossible to kill them as a physical class. And then, but not in my case. I don't know. Rangers, Glads, Templars, Chanters, you name it, they basically destroyed me almost every single time. But I had the advantage of being able to heal myself very, very well. So I had to make a hybrid build because that's the only way I would be able to survive. This is why I preferred Songweaver, because not only did you have really good magic attack, like magic attacks, and really good magical accuracy, especially if you made a build like that. Oh, shit. Um, you could heal your mana. You could technically cause a fear, which technically was CC. You could penguin them, which was always hilarious. Ooh, revenge boots. Oh, damn. Oh, I should probably put that on. There we go. But yeah, it really didn't matter because somehow they had far more, uh, far better stats. Even if they weren't an accuracy build, they would just wreck your shit if you were a block cleric. At least after a certain version, I think it was during that time when they came out with the Mythic Bloodmark set. That was bull. I was like, what's the point? First you give us a block set, but then you basically nerf block. It just didn't make any sense. But I mean, I digress. I don't play regular Aion anymore because obviously it left a bad taste in my mouth. But well, nothing I can do about that, right? Essentially, I just have to deal with it, or I had to deal with the fact that that's the way things were, and Well, I'm not playing that anymore, so I can't really like be upset about it anymore. I mean, I can, but it serves no purpose. As long as they don't do that here, then I think we should be okay. But history tends to repeat. Oh, the skull. That's right. Um, I mean, somebody. That means somebody on the other side has killed a lot of people, so they're going to be easy to find. But that also means they're probably going to be harder to kill because if they got, oh, they might have been killing bots. Who knows? I remember that. I remember those times when there was a skull on the map. You knew that was an Asmo or an Elyos that was on the rampage. But again, you never knew if they were killing bots, which were easy to kill, or if they were just like a twink. So if they were a twink, God have mercy on you. Unless you were, a hardcore PvPer, especially one that was higher level, in which case, even then, actually, it depended on your gear versus theirs, because most of the time they'd be in like, what, plus 15, plus 15 gear, the best mana stones you could have on it for that level range, full PvP gear. They'd have potions. They'd probably have a pocket cleric with them. Oh, it was just crazy. And they could still take out like I remember seeing level 35 twinks be able to take out level 50 PvPers because they just didn't have the gear set up that they did, and oh, it was nuts. It really was. So who knows? I don't know about that skull. The what was it? The infiltrator or invader or something like that. I don't remember what it was called. But I'm not sure um, if they're still like that. I don't know if there's anybody that's even like that anymore. But a lot of old PvPers have come back to the game, or at least to classic, because they liked the PvP in these versions, which I don't blame them. I really don't. PvP and Aion later on got a little silly, but in the old versions, I mean, you came in, even if you didn't have PvP gear, you'd go in and you'd wreck shit. So you'd get like plus 10 gear, even if it was just like blues, and just go to town on anywhere you can find. But mind you, though, you could also get PvE gold gear and still take out PvPers because, I mean, you were essentially like really strong because, I mean, Eternal gear was. No, no, not Eternal. Fable gear was really, really good back then. Then Eternal gear came out when level 55 came out with. Actually, no, technically, the best you could get. I don't know if I don't think Dark Poet is a thing right now. But if it is, then Oh wait, yeah, I think Dark Poet is a thing because I think people can get the Tahabata weapons right now, and those are Eternal level 50s. You get those, and you're set. I mean, you get that to plus 15, combine it with a PvP weapon. Ha 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 ha. Well, I mean, if you're two-handed, I mean, if you're one-handed, like if you do dual wield, you have, or you're doing sword, shield, that kind of stuff, like a Templar, you could do either great sword, or you could do sword shield. And if you do sword shield, you could probably do like either a PvP sword and Tahabata shield for like great block, or you could do a PvE sword. You could do the Tahabata sword and do the PvP shield for that extra defense. So either way, you'd get quite a bit out of it. Um, Clerics, same thing, but with mace instead of sword. What is it? Rangers. Obviously, you can just do longbow. Combine your Tabata's bow with a PvP bow, and just get like a ton of extra damage. I mean, this is insane. Same thing with glads with pole arms. But if you did, sword, if you did dual sword, which man, I've seen some really good PvP glads that did dual swords, and they were scary. They were scary to go up against. It all depends on how well they were played. I still remember a guy in an old legion that I had that I actually it was given to me by an ex because it was her guild or her legion, and she gave it to me because she didn't want to have to deal with it. I was more of a leader than she was, and this guy was really well known. He was really good at PVE and PvP. The guy would basically PvP with Stormwing's gear, and just yeah, he was really good. He was on Israfel. He was named Cloud Strife IX. It was really good. I actually liked the guy. He was good PvPer, good PvEer. Led us through Besh really easily back when it was still difficult to do. And yeah, he was a valuable asset to that legion we had. Hey, he was a nice guy to boot. I mean, some people said he was a jerk. Yeah, sure, he was egotistical, but I mean, I'm not gonna hold that against you, especially if you can actually back up your claims of being good. If you're gonna say, well, yeah, I'm really damn good, come at me, and you can actually prove it. You know what? You'll get no back talk from me on that. So, oh man, this video is already going on 30 minutes, and I've barely done a thing. Let's see, that's how it goes. I mean, you just kind of start talking, getting to a thing, and sometimes you don't even know where the time's gone. I'm probably gonna cut this off in like 3 minutes. I just basically wanted to talk about some of my old adventures in Aion while I'm leveling and everything. And as I'm not streaming, if I was streaming, then I don't care how long this video would go on, just or how long the stream would go on. Which I'm probably gonna start streaming if I get an audience for this, or people have been looking at Aion Classic lately, so I might just do that anyway. These Darus are a pain in the butt sometimes. Alright, so let's heal. There we go. Oh, Mana, where art thou? There we go. I still remember how much of a mana addict my cleric and my sork were. Oh, see, at least it wasn't that bad with spirit masters because of the fact that they could easily get back MP from their pet, the HP transfer from their summons. It wasn't bad actually, because I mean you could just resummon the pet and you're good to go. But yeah, the SM wasn't as bad. Sork was, oh man, they were the mana addict as well as clerics. I still remember clerics would be so some of them would be so lazy they would literally waste a Songweaver's potential in an instance, like a what's it called, Infinity Shard, IS. They would literally waste a Songweaver's potential by just being a pocket mana healer. Even going so far as berating anyone that said they didn't want to do that. They actually wanted to DPS and contribute. Also giving mana, but you know, whenever they could. And I remember, a lot of really shitty clerics. And yes, I call them shitty clerics. I don't care if they thought that they were good at what they did, and maybe they were, but honestly, if you're going to be, you know, getting pissy at a class that could give mana, but that actually was more DPS based than just giving mana, and you were so selfish as to basically render their DPS moot just because you were too lazy to get some MP potions and to find a way to, you know, ration your MP in a way that you would be able to last the instance completely. Yeah, no, I have no sympathy for it. I call you a really shitty cleric. Even those that couldn't heal well but could keep up their mana are better or were better than they were. You know, that's just the way it is. You know, stop being lazy in that regard. You know, I never, ever told a Songweaver to do that kind of shit because that wasn't fair. If they wanted to do that for me because they wanted to do it of their own free will, that's one thing, and I would appreciate it, and I would tell them thank you very much. I appreciate it. You don't have to do this. You know, go ahead and DPS. I can keep up my own mana, but I wasn't gonna tell them, oh, well, you have no choice but to be my pocket mana healer. Fuck that. I had potions. I knew how to use them. I had mana giving skills. I knew how to use. Anybody ever heard of fucking penance along with light of rejuvenation? Yeah, that's really good. Not at low levels, but at high levels. Oh my god, it's basically self-replenishing. You never actually lose any HP, and you get back a ton of MP. Right now, I can't. I actually lose more HP than I do get MP. But later on, that's not the case. So that's that kind of thing used to piss me off. Obviously it still kind of does, even though Songweavers are not a thing in this version. But if they ever get that far, I know it's going to happen again because people are assholes and they're selfish. But enough ranting. I'm going to finish up this quest and then I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video. Just got this last ward to go. There we go. Alright. This one wouldn't take up that much time anymore. Let's go ahead and go to Morhiem. There we go. Use the scroll. I have no idea what they're talking about in LFG. I'm not even paying attention. Alright, let's see. Oh, right. Bronze coins. That should be a decent amount of XP too. Not great, but still something. Oh yeah, if you put penance on and then like sit down, then yeah, it's totally worth it. Not that worth it, but still worth it. You put that on and then sit down. It's much better. There we go. Pendants cannot finish fast enough. There we go. Heal myself. A little bit of mana used. And that's when I put this on, and this should compensate for the rest. There it is. Okay. Task is complete. Hey, alright, I can receive that tomorrow in the morning and the AM. Whatever. I know that I'm 2 bars away. I don't think I have anything that would push me over the edge outside of these two. Yeah, this campaign would definitely do it. It would get me to 22. Would I really want to do that right now? Anyway, thank you very much for joining me on this little video. If you enjoyed it, obviously you can like it. You can subscribe to the channel, whatever. It doesn't matter. You don't want to, you don't have to. I'm not going to sit here and force you and tell you, hey, you have to do this, because, I'm not going to show you those stupid stats. More people view. No, no, no. Screw that. Regardless, if you do like the video, you could leave a comment saying, hey, I like this, thanks. And if you'd like to actually see me stream this, let me know. I will go ahead and do that. I'm probably going to do it anyway, but, I hope to see you in the next video, and you all have a great night. Bye-bye.